Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Unlike any other, born like many to ordinary circumstances, but driven like none of the rest. Among leaders of industry, she rises, securing a life of privilege, only to leave it. There's a word she uses, unsatisfied. She wants more. Beyond a future built by leaders of the past, off the path that most would travel. She seeks a new one she will carve for herself, leaving it all behind, her career, her colleagues, her comfortable existence. She sets off to see the other side of life. With a little savings and a new pickup, she drives to an old town in the heart of Laguna. There she buys local slippers which she sells in the markets of Manila, 3 hours away. The work isn't easy, but she remains undaunted. She shuttles tirelessly back and forth, hawking her wares, always on the lookout for the next big thing. Opportunity knocks. One day in a small shop in Binondo, she makes a discovery, a little orange bar, a soap that everyone wants and nobody has. She sets off in search of it, the product upon which she would build her new world. After scouring the country, she finds it, her destiny, unveiled. She makes her first orders, 1 dozen, 2 dozen, soon after thousands. In days, they're gone. In weeks, orders grow. In months, business booms. The business she would soon call Bevy. Beauty Elements Ventures Inc. is incorporated. They move into their first office, a small one in a residential area of Makati. Although humble, they will not remain there long. Striving ever forward, they reformulate, take classes, study the soap, learn to make it, and recreate it. What results is better than ever. A product with loyal followers, a lightening soap like none before. Its potential has been unleashed. Big shots take notice of the little orange bar, wanting what only Betty has. They decide to gamble, pouring all of their money into a single launch. But first, the soap would need a name. Inspired by the owner's signature look and the Japanese origin of the product, they decide to call it Kojie-san. At that moment, a legend is born. What happens next is unprecedented. From an initial order worth thousands, sales of Kojie-san skyrocket to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million in a matter of months. That year, Kojie-san's first print ad runs. The face of the geisha would soon be known to all. Distribution now crosses the country in hundreds of branches of the largest pharmacies. Manufacturing facilities are procured, and production increases to larger quantities than ever before. The expansion of Kojie-san is now unstoppable. In the next year, Bevy takes the following leaps. From a single bar of soap to a complete range of skincare products. From that first small office to a 1-hectare plant, a dream that follows. The plant goes fully operational. New products are launched. A new office is built. A new warehouse opens. They move again, this time buying an entire building. As the demand for Kojie-san spreads from local to foreign markets, export begins. Betty goes global. The company now has more than 60 product lines spanning multiple categories, with 6 hectares of manufacturing facilities in San Pablo, Laguna, where it all began. One of 5 sister companies, providing the livelihoods of over 500 employees, Betty remains the star of its founder's vision, and at its core, burning brighter than ever, Kojie-san. Winning its first awards just after 2 years on the market, it continues to gather praise. Two-time winner of the People's Choice Award, 7-time winner, Best Bar Soap. Bringing beauty to life for millions of Filipinos. Kojie San remains the #1 kojie soap in the country, and to this day, indisputably, unbeaten. Kojie San, 10 years to the top.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the special launch of Kojie San's Dream White's Nighttime Beauty Regimen, the BED Ritual. Please welcome your host for this evening, ABS-CBN's entertainment reporter and the host of ANC's lifestyle program City Scene, Miss Marie Lozano. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. How's everyone tonight? Great. Okay, that's wonderful. This evening promises to be very special as we get to know more about the inspiration behind the success of today's empowered Filipino women. I actually have a question to the audience. How many here have religiously follow a nighttime ritual, a beauty ritual at night? Could you raise your hand? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. It's good to know. Not all of you follow a nighttime ritual then. Okay then. All of us right now, we all know that as women, we recharge through our nighttime rituals. For most of us, whether you're a mom, a career woman, an athlete, an outdoor junkie, our success begins at night. When we unplug from the world, and fulfill our own unique beauty ritual. These sacred bedtime habits, when complemented by a good night's sleep, enable us to face the day with radiating beauty and confidence. But given that we often get tangled into our busy schedules, demanding careers, and active lifestyle, getting a good night's sleep is easier said than done. This gives us a greater reason to make sure that we maximize the power of sleep and fight off skin aging and rejuvenate our skin. This is exactly why tonight, aside from introducing the anti-aging skin line, Kojie San will introduce to you the BED. That's Breathe, Enrich, and Drink. It's a pre-sleep anti-aging beauty regimen that empowers Filipino women to make the most out of their passionate lives. I'm sure you all want to know what this is all about. Kojie San, Dream White, and the BED Ritual. Let's watch this.
Your days might be ruled by a schedule. Your hours might be devoted to a routine. But your nights are sacred. Your nights are a ritual for yourself. Kojie San Dream White's BED Ritual. Breathe. Enrich. Dream. Your night should work for you as much as you work for your day. Kojie San Dream White's BED Ritual helps repair and strengthen skin while you sleep with its line of products that feature Hydrotensyl Complex, a combination of collagen, elastin, and honey extracts, along with other key ingredients that help soothe, rehydrate, and lighten. Breathe. Wash away the excesses of the day and create a breathing space from the rush of the world. Dream White's anti-aging soap helps prepare your skin for a night of rejuvenation. It washes away dust and dirt and leaves your skin feeling revitalized, refreshed, and younger looking. Breathe in the evening solace. Breathe out the satisfaction of a day well spent. Dream White's anti-aging facial toner is formulated for all skin types. It rehydrates, whitens, and nourishes skin through a combination of marine and botanical extracts. Enrich. The night is a time to bloom, so indulge in a process that soothes and restores. Nourish your skin while you sleep with Kojie San Dream White Night Cream, which has youth regenerating properties and also provides nourishing hydration hydration, and firmness to face and neck, leaving skin smooth and radiant in the morning. Dream. Feel the warm embrace of a soft bed. Visualize the promise of a new day. Don't make your evenings another part of your routine. Make it a ritual. Breathe. Enrich. Dream. The BED ritual. It's time to put AJ to bed. By Kojie-san Dream Light.
Okay guys, before I introduce someone very special, I'd like you to look for a package right beside you. You can open it now. We all get a robe. Do I get to keep this? Look at this, we have a robe and
Pillow.
pillow. And
No, that's it. Night. They should wear
night mask. Okay, should I wear it?
the robe.
You guys want to wear the robe? Because it's like a slumber party. Is there anyone wearing a robe?
Ask everyone to wear the robe.
You guys want to wear the robe? So cute. Okay, I'm the only one wearing the robe. You like it? It's nice, huh? It's silk, right? Okay, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. With a Dream White line, Kojie-san brings together nature's best ingredients to empower Asian women to maximize the regenerative power of sleep for a glowing and more youthful skin. And now to welcome all of us this lovely evening, let's give a big round of applause for the marketing head of Beauty Elements Ventures Incorporated, Ms. Patricia Gregorio.
Good evening, everyone. It's so nice to see a lot of familiar and lovely faces, both from the industry and the media joining us here tonight. As Mary's mentioned a while ago, this evening marks a special moment for Kojie-san Dream White. For us at Bevy, and for each and every one of us who have always had a firm belief about what Filipino women can achieve. Innovation and celebrating the beauty of achievements of Filipino women. We have always drawn inspiration from our humble beginnings back in 2006 when we were first incorporated and occupied a small office building here in Makati. Back then, our dream was very simple, to make it big one day by constantly innovating our products and living up to the highest standards of quality and consumer experience. The core of our business is founded on our desire to continue empowering Filipinos to brandish the most beautiful versions of themselves. Our strength has always been rooted on finding the most available solutions to the challenges imposed on Asian skin. And in this regard, we'd like to say that we have achieved significant success. We have successfully earned our badges along the way, milestones that push us to continue striving for excellence in the way we do business. A couple of years ago, we became the first skincare company to introduce kojic acid soap in the Philippines. As you have known, this has been a game changer in local and skincare industry. From a single bar of soap, we have now grown our portfolio to offer a wide range of skincare products, one of which we'll be introducing here to you tonight, to millions here in the Philippines and in various parts of the world. From what used to be our humble base here in Makati, we have grown a lot bigger and now operate a 6-hectare manufacturing plant in San Pablo, Laguna. Our enduring commitment to superior quality and business and industry excellence have also been recognized by industry leaders for years like Watson's, which named Kojie-san as Bath Soap of the Year for 7 years in a row, and SM, which featured us as SM Top Choice Consumer Award. All these milestones are testaments to the kind of commitment and passion we embody body in helping Filipinos, women most especially, to achieve the most beautiful versions of themselves. Now, we welcome all of you tonight with excitement and unravel a complete line of beauty, age care, innovation. Thank you very much and a pleasant evening to everyone.
Thank you very much, Ms. Patricia Gregorio. Now I'd like to ask you, ladies, I asked you earlier, fellow of otolaryngology, head and neck surgery, and fellow of the Philippine Society of Sleep Medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Dr. Michael Sarke.
Good evening, everyone. Part of my recommendations to have good sleep, especially with the topic of having good sleep, I start first with the basic definition. So, natural state of rest for the mind and the body that is actually seen in individuals who are, of course, with their eyes closed, immobile posture, and fully reversible. Okay? So they are less reacting to the environment, but it is actually an important phase for regeneration of energy for, as I mentioned a while ago, the mind and the body. Now when we're talking about sleep, it's not like just closing the engine and it's off. So we go through different stages. So there are two general stages, the non-rapid eye movement and the rapid eye movement. So for all adults, we start with the non-rapid eye movement. Okay, so this is the first 15 to 30 minutes to up to 45 minutes of our sleep. We begin from the light, going to the deep level of sleep. Okay? It's important here because this is where our muscles and even our skin relax. Because when that happens, there's more blood flow to these areas. And there was a lot of mention about during the daytime, for example, when we use our energy, we get dry skin, and there is nourishment that is brought to these important cells in our body. Okay, so 45 minutes to an hour, that's when we go to the rapid eye movement sleep. That's when our eyes start to twitch. And that's where we have the D of the DED routine, which is the dream phase of sleep. So that happens about an hour the moment we go to sleep. That's actually where the regeneration and the repair of cells that have really been used up during the day, and it is, as mentioned by Dr. Agel, there is a cell turnover. So cell regeneration. So rapid eye movement is very, very important. In fact, in babies, this is about 50% of their sleep. For us adults, it's probably about 20 to 25% of our sleep. And we go through about 4 to 5 cycles of non-REM, REM, non-REM, REM. So we dream, we sleep, we don't dream, then we dream, then we don't dream, then we dream, and then later in the morning, or going to the early morning, that's when we have more REM. And that's why we have a tendency to dream some more. Unfortunately, for those of us who are very busy and we don't achieve 6 to 7 hours sleep, we have to wake up. Some of us may experience waking up during that dream, especially when it's a good dream and we still don't want to wake up. But that's when we really have our restful stages of sleep. Okay, so for all of us adults, we need 4 to 5 cycles of not only long duration sleep, but good quality sleep to have the best benefits for our mind and our body. Okay, so talking about the benefits of sleep, this is when we're talking about our immune system, hindi tayo masyado naging sakitin. We are able to work hard and of course to function fully, so we don't get sick. Our immune system is intact. We think straight. Our memory is very good. Our heart, our blood pressure, all regimen of sleep will give us all the maximum energy to make us work strongly and maximally the whole day. Okay, so mind, body, cardiovascular, immune system, our memory, as I mentioned, and very important is metabolism. Unfortunately, for those who don't sleep very well, our metabolism slows down. We have a tendency to also get our energy from the food. So it's like a double whammy. So if we have good sleep, our metabolism is also faster. And this is why lack of sleep is also connected, unfortunately, with obesity, leading later on possibly to even diabetes. So the benefits of good sleep are really, really remarkable if we get it. And it's not unusual that we have to spend a third of our sleep, a third of our lives in sleep so that we can have always a good energy to perform the whole day. The third part I'd like to talk about is myths and misconceptions. Okay? So sometimes for us, when we can't sleep, we exercise. Okay. There's nothing wrong with exercise, but we are actually in a clock, okay? A 24-hour clock, a body clock. And as we are all diurnal, human beings have to be awake during the day and sleep during the night. There follows a certain schedule in our system where during the day we're wide awake, we're wide alert. But during the early to later afternoon, it's time to wind down. Okay, having said that, exercise is best done during the time that the sun is out, morning or afternoon, because as mentioned a while ago by Dr. Miguel, that certain sleep hormone, melatonin, that is also an antioxidant, is most active at night. So at 9 p.m. onwards, that's when it comes out. Okay, so exercise shouldn't be done during the daytime, during the nighttime. The best exercise is done during the daytime. At night, you're already preparing yourself. Secondly, and unfortunately, a lot of us might be guilty about this. Dinner is the most important meal for a lot of us. That's not actually correct. It should either be breakfast or lunch, because at dinner time, that's also the time when lesser acids are being produced in preparation for going to bed. So, a lot of us after dinner go to sleep right away. That is not correct. It does not help us get good sleep. Of course, a lot of us, when they can't sleep, they light a cigarette. That's actually going to make it worse for us. Okay, so everything should be relaxed. And last but not the least, some of us, when we go to sleep, we watch television. Okay? Maybe it's okay, but remember, the bright light prevents melatonin from coming out. Okay? So, you might as well read a book, listen to music, and prepare yourself so that both the mind and the body will follow that rhythm to go to sleep. Okay, so how do we get good sleep? Okay, importantly, we talk about how many hours. Science has shown that it should be between 5 to 8 hours. If you're gonna push me, I'd say 6 to 7 hours. And it shouldn't just be duration, it should be quality sleep also. You should have that non-REM and REM several times during the night. Secondly, you really have to prepare yourself when you go to sleep, when you go to bed. A ritual, a routine, a regimen is strongly advisable. Because as mentioned a while ago, it's a function of both the mind and the body so that we can re-energize ourselves. And the bedroom should be cool, about 18 to 24 degrees Celsius. Kasi warm-blooded na tayo so the temperature in the room should be cooler. So sometimes, pag kunyari, brown out, hindi tayo nakakatulog kasi it's so hot. Not too many, liquids are good, but not too much. Because we tend to wake up in the middle of the night, we have to do our toilet routine. And last but not the least, not too full, okay, not too hungry either, so that we can have a good night's sleep.
Hey Doc, I like how relaxing your voice is. That actually making me want to go to sleep. But I would like to ask you, thank you for all the tips that you mentioned. I'm actually going to apply that later. But of course, I'm going to ask a question for vanity purposes. What happens to our skin when we sleep?
Okay, definitely, just like a lot of cells in our body during sleep, as mentioned a while ago, there's a lot of dehydration process that goes on because during the stages of sleep, as there is a blood flow movement around the body, the skin tends to be more dry. Okay, as with all the other cells. So which means that in order to achieve what we call an equilibrium in sleep, definitely it's a combination of, aside from good nutrients, quality and duration of sleep, so that these cells will not be too dry when we wake up. Okay, so it's actually clear that because of all these stages that we go through, the cells in our body, like our skin, also have a tendency to become dry.
Okay, so there's this concept called restful sleep. What is restful sleep?
Okay, very good. Restful sleep is characterized by being in that dream stage of sleep. And that's where you're talking about rapid eye movement. Because our cells, which most of our cells actually made up of liquid or water, undergo changes. Okay, and restful sleep or REM sleep, it changes the cells that are already too dry and replaces it with young cells, hydrated cells. And this occurs during that REM stage of sleep.
What happens to our skin? I mean, she answered this. What happens to us when we're sleep deprived?
When we're sleep deprived, unfortunately, because the skin is our barrier, our first barrier. So as our immune system is affected, we are more prone to infection, and our skin can break down more easily. And we're sleep deprived, it prevents us from regenerating, repairing, and hydrating our skin, which actually occurs a lot also during the daytime. So it's really important to have a good balance of good sleep, energy replacement, so that our mind and body, of course, as mentioned, our skin, will keep on regenerating to be more healthy, and of course, it will be more youthful.
Thank you very much, Dr. Michael Sarden. I think everyone has finally a good reason to treat themselves to a good night's sleep. Who here's excited to sleep tonight? Yeah. You guys want to take a nap first? We'll continue this later. Okay, by now I'm sure all of you are curious to know about Kojie-san's anti-aging line and how it can be integrated into a nighttime routine. More importantly, how it does and how this line works in conjunction with the BED ritual to help busy Filipinos to fight premature skin aging. To tell us more about Dream White Skin, we have with us here tonight the brand manager of Kojie-san Dream White. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Jan Kelsey Chua.
So hi everyone, good evening. Good evening. So I'm actually thankful that you guys are here to join us as we introduce the new Kojie-san Dream White line, specially formulated for Asian skin. So the Kojie-san Dream White line actually comprises of 5 products, as you can see here in front. So we have the Kojie-san Dream White Anti-Aging Soap, the Anti-Aging Facial Toner with collagen, the Anti-Aging Overnight Cream, the Anti-Aging Cream with sunscreen, and then the Blemish Correcting Cream. So we particularly designed Kojie-san Dream White for busy Asian women with hectic schedules and an active lifestyle. So we can see there that the effects can really be seen in their skin. Sorry. So they're often quite deprived of sleep. So they also fall onto the trap of neglecting their nighttime rituals, which is really important because this is when your skin rejuvenates its peak. So, and these unhealthy habits eventually result to faster skin aging. So we anchored this anti-aging line on making a ritual out of the often overlooked nighttime skincare practices. A lot of women forget that they need to moisturize their face and neck at night. And as mentioned by Dr. Sarte earlier, nighttime is when the body goes to recovery mode, the period where extensive cell regeneration and skin rejuvenation happens. So, this is why Kojie Dream White Anti-Aging Overnight Cream is specially formulated to hydrate, nourish, and revitalize our skin during sleep. So to further enhance the skin's natural skin rejuvenating process, we have the Kojie Dream White Overnight Cream. Now that you know the basics of the Kojie Dream White line, we also want to introduce a new nighttime ritual that will make our anti-aging line more effective for all of you guys here today. We call it Breathe, Enrich, Dream, or simply the BED ritual. This pre-sleep regimen for Kojie Dream White was inspired by and based on the connection between getting enough sleep and youthful rejuvenation of skin. So for us to successfully craft this regimen, we consulted skin experts and specialists who told us that anti-aging skin and skin whitening products actually work best at night, when the skin repairs itself and is not exposed to any harsh or harmful effects. So therefore, science tells us to get brighter, fresher, and youthful-looking skin, it involves letting the right skincare products to boost the rejuvenation powers of sleep. So you just might be wondering, how exactly can you breathe, enrich, dream with Kojie Dream White while maximize the restorative benefits of sleep for the skin? You'll need to do the following. So we have step 1, breathe. And relax in a quiet and portable spot in your bedroom. Then proceed to cleanse and let the skin breathe by washing your face with Kojie Dream White Anti-Aging Soap. Afterwards, this is the time where you can rehydrate, whiten, and nourish your skin with the Dream White Anti-Aging Facial Toner with collagen. Now we go to step 2, enrich. And revitalize the face and neck with Dream White Anti-Aging Overnight Cream before going to bed to prepare your skin for a night of rejuvenation. And lastly, step 3, feel free to dream. By unplugging from the world, turning off the lights, and turning out distractions to focus on recharging your mind and body with a restful sleep. However, the BED ritual doesn't stop when women wake up. Our anti-aging skincare line also includes Dream White Anti-Aging Cream with sunscreen to help protect your skin from harmful UV rays. And then we also have blemish correcting cream that reduces skin imperfections and lightens dark facial spots. So the whole Kojie line actually has 3 powerful youth regenerating ingredients. So one key ingredient is actually the milk peptide complex, as mentioned earlier by Miguel. So it's an anti-aging ingredient that has regenerative active because it contains transforming growth factor that can relate to skin firming and wrinkle reduction. And then we also have hydrotensyl complex, a combination of collagen, elastin, and honey extracts that accelerates cell regeneration by boosting production of collagen, elastin for softer, more flexible, and supple skin. And lastly, we have the sodium hyaluronate, which keeps the skin moist and supple for a youthful appearance. So these powerful youth regenerating ingredients work in synergy with the BED ritual to enable Dream White line to nourish, rejuvenate, and brighten skin during sleep. So with all the information I have shared with you guys tonight, I hope that you are all excited to put aging to bed and wake up to a brighter, younger looking skin with Kojie Dream White BED ritual.
Thank you so much, Kelsey, for this important important for me when I get enough sleep and my nighttime ritual, because I work for TV and I do my Instagram photos. I saw you guys doing your OOTDs earlier, and you know how important, you can't do a close-up with bad skin and like your eye bags, right? So, you know, it's very important. No amount of magic, no filters, no lighting can hide bad skin. So it's very important to actually work on having a nighttime ritual and actually sleeping, right, Doc? Getting your sleep.
That's right.
Can we like bargain here, like 6 hours is okay? Or
Well, actually, the number should be between 5 to 8. But I have to add also, Marie, that there are studies now that are pointing that women need a little bit more sleep than men.
okay.
There are studies that are showing that since women have a tendency to be more multitasking,
Yes.
they have a tendency to need more, about 15 to 20 minutes more of sleep compared to men.
Because women are awesome, right, girls? Yeah, that's why. Okay, now Kelsey, why don't we let our audience and our special guest tonight try it for themselves? I think we prepared a special room for everybody.
That's
Let's
right.
go, guys.
So of course we want all of you guys to try the Dream White first-hand experience for our
Okay. You guys can try the products here. You can sit down and with yourself. If you're not, we have here a beauty queen and a volleyball superstar. Of course, with Kelsey. Okay, welcome back, friends. At this point, we are actually joined by two lovely, not just lovely, gorgeous guests. We have here joining us fashion model, TV personality, and Miss Universe Philippines 2013, Ariela Arida. Hi, Ariela. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Okay, now we all have a full cast of lovely personalities. Tonight, we're also pleased to have volleyball superstar and TV host, Denise Lazaro.
Hi Marie, good evening. Good evening
Good
everyone.
evening, guys. Okay, so you guys can try the products here. You can sit down and with yourself. If you're not, this is kind of like a slumber party. So we were actually talking about our beauty secrets backstage earlier. Of course, I'd like to ask Ariela first. I was complimenting your makeup, but behind that, I'd like to know what is the secret. What's your skincare regimen?
Actually, I've learned this during my makeup training when I was competing for Miss Universe. That the secret to have the best makeup is to have a great skin. So, di ba, kahit gano'ng maganda yung makeup mo, but if you don't have a great skin, parang wala din siya. So, actually, my beauty secret talaga is no matter how tired I am every day, when I see to it at night, I know how to wash my face, to tone, to moisturize and everything. Kasi I think that's the secret. It's the secret to it.
Absolutely, yeah. But I fall asleep with makeup on. Then I wake up at around 3 a.m. I was like, oh my gosh, I still have makeup. And I take it off. But yeah, I fall asleep.
I have the same problem also. When I get too tired,
Yeah.
especially when I travel,
Exactly.
I would say, oh, okay, I'm just gonna rest for 5 minutes. And then diretso na yung sleep ko, and then I'll just wake up, oh, it's 5 a.m. I still have my makeup on.
Exactly. Now, Denise, we know how rigorous your schedule is and training in the harshest conditions sometimes. How do you tell us, how do you keep this great skin?
Well, I see to it that I eat healthy. I try to mix fruits and vegetables with what I eat. But, syempre, training, napawisan ka, natudumihan ka, you have to get down and dirty kasi you're an athlete. So I see to it that I clean myself thoroughly afterwards. And, syempre, training ko sa gabi. So I end up really late going to bed at night. So, sinatsyagain ko talaga to still do my nightly rituals, skincare regimen every night.
So everybody loves to travel. I think this is the time where everybody's traveling. How do you squeeze that in? You know, jet lag, and then, you know, you're just like too busy. How do you squeeze in your skincare regimen when you travel?
Now I really made it to the point na no matter how tired I am, after the whole day, especially when I travel, kahit may jet lag, I I really need to clean my skin and to do my nighttime ritual. You know how important it is? Because siguro, like, before I joined the pageant talaga, I have this very low maintenance of maintaining my skin. I always thought na parang if you just have to wash your face, that's okay. But not really pala. Especially you have to start it when you're young. Kasi you will take yourself after how many years, and that's how you're gonna see the effect. And now talaga, kahit talaga anong ginagawa ko, I know I'm always tired sa work, and I always sleep late. So, alam mo yun, kapag puyat ka pa, yung skin mo talaga is not really nice the day after. So, I make sure na I always do my nighttime regimen.
Yeah. What is your nighttime ritual? I mean, I'd like to know, maybe in detail na para we can all pick up from it.
Yes.
What do you do?
Like what I've told you, Mary, before, akala ko facial is just okay.
Yes.
And now I realize I have to use toner. And I have to use moisturizer. I'm so keen with the moisturizer, with the cream that I put. So I'm so happy that I found this one, the Dream White Line, the toner. And I have this kind of thinking before na parang toner makes my skin dry.
Yes.
But not really. Actually, it helps my pores to even get smaller.
Nose, yes.
Yeah, so
Kelsey, yes, actually,
It's really very important that you don't skip on the toner, just because it helps prepare your skin to better absorb the overnight or the night cream that you're going to use. So it's really very important that you don't skip to it, because it does prepare your skin.
I guess it's a myth that people think that when you use a toner, it dries. But some toner actually dry the skin. So what is the secret behind the toner that for Dream White?
For Dream White, we actually have moisturizing ingredients,
Yes.
regenerating ingredients such as hydrotensil complex, which actually, our toner actually has collagen in it, elastin, and then honey extracts to help keep your skin smooth, supple, and moisturized.
Okay, Denise, for you, which is the most important part of the regimen? Because Ariella said it's the toner. For you, which one is it?
Well, for me as an athlete, I get really dirty every day. So, importante sa akin yung malinis yung mukha ko whenever I go to bed or when I wake up. So, I think that's the most important part for me, the facial cleansing part.
When do you guys not get enough sleep?
The most is twice a week.
What do you do? Chismosa, what do you do?
Not a lot. Kasi yung training ko nga sa gabi siya. So, pagdating ko ng kama, as per ng adrenaline, gusto ko hirap makatulog. And the following day, ang aga ko iisip. So, bitin talaga sa tulog.
Okay, and you, Ariella?
I would say like always, Marie, especially now I'm doing taping PTA siya. So, I always get home at 2 a.m. And then parang yung body clock ko, gano'n na siya every day, even if I have a free day. So I guess talaga, that's why I really make sure na, alam mo yun, kasi when you're puyat, your skin talaga nagsasama siya. So make sure that you really have your skincare at night. Kasi that's what I've observed. The day after, if I do my ritual, in fairness naman, yung skin ko talaga. Parang feeling ko, kompleto yung tulog ko. So it really helps talaga if you do your nighttime ritual every day.
Okay, Kelsey, how about if we don't get the sleep, but then we're using the ritual, we're following the ritual, but it's not the 8 hours. How do we make up for it, or how do we stay looking young?
So that's where kojie Dream White Line comes in. That's why we do BED ritual. Breathe, enrich, and dream. Because we want to make sure that when you do the ritual, you try to enjoy yourself. Enjoy experiencing the products, enjoy cleaning, moisturizing yourself, because this is a time for you. Because for most of the time, you're just busy at work, you're working all the time, you're always in front of the camera. So when you go home and before you go to bed, this is actually your me time. So you get to pamper yourself. So you have to make sure that you enjoy it.
And it's true kasi parang it's whenever it's nighttime, di ba? Parang that's the only time that your face is free from any chemicals.
Yes.
So that's the time na when you put on the products, talaga ma-absorb yung skin mo, right?
Yes, that's
Di ba?
right. The rest na talaga. That's it. Okay, guys. more questions, and go straight to bed. Kojie-san BED ritual helps all of you make sure that when you wake up, you look refreshed and rejuvenated the next morning. Okay, remember that skin rejuvenation is at its peak when we sleep. And it is also during this time that a more effective skincare regimen can help us successfully delay the signs of aging. Now with Kojie-san Dream White, evenings shouldn't just be any ordinary part of our days. Because it's when we should be putting aging to rest to look forward to a younger, fresher, and more beautiful versions of ourselves. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight. This has been Kojie-san Dream White. Good evening, everybody, and good night.